Hello, welcome. Welcome to a new podcast on falling into the arms of God. Meditations with our Saint Teresa Avila. This is your Pastor Yeti. The Castle of Peace. Outside this castle, neither security nor peace will be found. The soul should avoid going about to strange houses, since its own is so filled with blessings. Teresa prayed for souls returning to the castle that they not be deceived by a false sense of peace and security in the material benefits of the world. She asked for these souls to be enlightened so that they would not give up what they had begun, but would continue to know that good lay within. She noted that as we walk the spiritual path, our lives continues as before, bringing daily blessings and trials. What matters is how we respond to the circumstances placed before us. There are many kinds of peace and just as many opportunities to experience its absence. For Teresa, the attitude of lack was perhaps the most basic example of this absence of peace. She would chide her nuns for the lack of trust when it came to having food, money, or clothing supplied. She would also teach them, however, that to go without these things for a short time was not something to become disturbed about. She did not adhere to a life of asceticism, but she believed in the benefits of self-control so as not to become a slave to the desires of the body. We should maintain our peace, she said, whether we are experiencing abundance or lack. Teresa believed that regardless of our financial status, we all have a responsibility not to become attached to the great power money can wield over us, rich and poor alike. By releasing this attachment, the rich can use their funds for the betterment of all our brothers and sisters, and the poor can be open to receive God's abundance in all its forms. Teresa found life's upsets, such as family illness and death, personally difficult. She was an extremely passionate woman with strong emotional ties to her family, and when her father became seriously ill, she left the convent to go care for him. She described how distressing this was to her, and how in losing him she was losing all her comforts in life. When he passed from this life, she said, I felt as if my soul were being torn from my body. It was only by surrendering her emotions to God that she once more regained her inner peace. Too often we become disillusioned by believing that peace will be ours when we are intimately involved with another. We may certainly feel a calm in the presence of another. However, it will only be temporary unless we can also maintain that eternal state of being Teresa's belief that we rush here and there looking for this peace. And yet we have everything we need right here in our own homes. through this very act of searching outside ourselves, we acknowledge that we do not have the ability to create our own peace. As we search and do not find, we experience dissatisfaction and disappointment. Peace becomes something we elusively pursue rather than something we know to be within us. Peace I bring to you, my own peace I give to you. John 14:27. These are the words of Jesus spoke to his disciples. What is this peace he brings? Asked Teresa. It is the knowledge that we, like Jesus, have an innately divine nature, and that we have the ability to see into and through our humanity. That is, we live in the world, but are not of the world. Peace belongs to us as we belong to it. It is ours to eternally abide in. So in our time, find a place that you can sign off. Sign yourself off of all the busyness around you. And falling within yourself, feel the deep eternal peace that is innately yours. Allow the whole of your being to contain this peace. Know that it is completely yours. Now begin to breathe this peace around you. This is who you are, living in the world. May God be with you. May God protect you and keep you from all harm. I wish you a night that you find some peace, that you can think what you just heard and practice, that you allow yourself to be silenced for a moment and listen to what the Spirit has to say to you. And it can be so in so many other forms that God is speaking to us. God blessings. This is your Pastor Yeti. Bye-bye.